Welcome to Luella's prison. Now, she went into the Stroud House mansion in order to get information about Cat Cave's whereabouts. Although she was able to get that information and give it to her daughter, who in fact went and found Cat Cave herself, Luella was taken, and Jade and Vlad put her in prison. Now they've given her a simple way out. But is it really that simple? Well, her task is to locate one plasma throat that will allow the stairs on the other side of this wall to come down and give her access to the outside world. Is it that easy?
Huh.
Of course not. Because she is in a maze, and the plasma throat is there. But that's not all, because there's more fun. In the middle are 3 vampires. We have Caleb Vitor, Bellatrix Davenport, and then Anka von Drack. Now, they're 3 vampires in here for 3 completely different reasons. Anka is in here to make sure that Luella fails. Caleb's in here because he, like Luella's son, is a good vampire, which the council does not like. Bellatrix is in here, however, to redeem herself after losing against Adelaide. Now, how this is going to work? They are talking in the middle. Luella, however, will have to find a way to get to that spot without entering that room. Otherwise, she will have to fight one of the vampires in there. You may then be thinking, that's probably quite easy. But as a matter of fact, some of these doors are locked. We shall see which path she goes in. So, we shall be ready in 1 moment. Seeing her vampire energy is low, we are going to do some dark meditation. And once she's done, we will begin the task in just a second. We now begin. And straight off, entering the room is Anka Vondrak. So, as part of the rules, we have to start a fight. Now if it forces us to enter that room, which I don't believe it will, she is coming back. I was going to say, if it forced us to then enter this room, we will still only have to fight the initial sim. Rock outfit, even though it's the exact same outfit you're wearing. Apply mother is a llama. Just also to let you know, Anka's mother is on the Vampire Council. I did think it was Anka herself, but I actually forgot about her mother. We may face the not enough room problem. That is what these big rooms are for. They should.
Sawata, Bima, Seneca Belinda Grinia.
There, vampire drill. That is what we are waiting for.
Hina Ziffel, Zerpo Noosh.
So, the duel begins. She either doesn't have one, or is already in it. Anka can transform. Of course, Luella did. And shows quite a bit, because it appears that Luella's winning. It's quite a long fight. The longest fight I think we've had yet.
Hispano Warba?
Oh no, she lost. That was really not expected. But, as in due, a random door will now be locked. We're back in a moment. And we are back. So, she did lose. A random door was locked. So now she'll retreat back in here. And hope she doesn't face Anka again. If she does, she'll win. But if I then try for her to go there, into that room, she can then go into that room. No? So that appears that door is one of the locked doors. Which means I'm okay. If she returns to the room Anka's in, they will have to fight again. And so they fight. That's part of my fault, because that had to have been the initially locked door, which I'd forgotten which door was initially locked. That wasn't the door I just randomly locked, so that must have been the initial one, or Luella just thought that this path was better. But they are going to have to duel again. Just because she's dazed doesn't change anything, because Marcos defeated Adelaide while dazed. So, round 2, begin. And it looks as if it's starting the same way. I believe it purely because Aang has higher durability. She lasts longer, that's why she's able to win. But no. Luella managed to win that time, which is a good thing.
Cool.
It means she can move on into here without having to worry. Also means that because Anchor lost, Luella doesn't have to face her again until she loses a fight against someone else. So we're going to Dark Meditation. Her fun's pretty low, her thirst is low, and her vampire energy is low, so that will only make her weaker. So, moving on into the next room. And you can see the baffled emotions. Uh-oh. It appears Bellatrix is hunting down Luella, which means we have a second fight on our hands. This cannot be good.
Wabarani Bayumi, Squirmish.
Unbelievable. Well, she's tense. It's a good thing they're vampires and they don't worry about the fact that it's dark. Fly mothers we still not able to. Let's throw a drink. Don't know where you'll get the drink from, but there we go. It's interesting the fact that Bellatrix actually came to hunt Luella down. It's quite a problem. But I'm now curious as to that one failed.
A ring?
Hello, boy.
So we're just going there. We're just now gonna duel her and see who wins this one.
Changi Bambo!
And she loses pretty fast. And actually, that was Caleb going past pretty fast. So, Luella lost. What I may... So, seeing she lost, she's missing family. Her stats are only getting worse. And seeing they've now taken room number 1, that means either Bellatrix, if she has to pass Bellatrix again on her way back, that means she'll have to duel her again. And to get through the entrance rooms, Caleb. And now that we're in the last room, let's walk here and eat this plasma fruit.
Ooh.
So now the stairs should return. There we go, stairs are back. And so we have to get our dear Luella on her way out. So let's return her back here. Also, while I remember, need to unlock all the doors, so I'll be back again in a moment. Okay, so she's in this room and now she's on her way back to room number 1. And it looks as if she's gonna pass the room with both Caleb and Bellatrix. Which means you're gonna have to stop. And Bellatrix, looks like you're here for round 2. The reason it's Bellatrix is for one simple reason. She's remained in this room, whereas Caleb has not. So it will then count similarly as it did with Anchor, in which it's a rematch duel as opposed to a new standalone duel.
Zongsu.
Not sure what the problem is.
Rebix.
I mean, we can't blame it on Caleb necessarily. And no, I believe it was just Bellatrix in that moment. So, they're actually moving to a new room, which is then dangerous for Luella, because that means she'll then have to battle against Caleb re-entering that room, which isn't something she necessarily wants to do. Oh no, he's left. And it appears rematch duels is where Luella gets her fight from, because she's just defeated. Things just keep getting better. She just defeated Bellatrix and she just ranked up as well. Going into the Minor Vampire, I believe Luella would either have command, control the minds of others, or vampire creation, gain the power to turn others into vampires. At this moment, I'm not sure. At this moment, I could see her actually picking vampiric strength. But I'm gonna go for command. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go with creation. Don't know why I keep switching. And we're going to go thick-skinned for her weakness. And oh, wrong one. But it also seems that she's now on I'm Not Alone on her lifetime aspiration. The basic was simply to become a vampire. The second was to purchase the vampire creation power, which I'd completely forgotten about, and become a minor vampire. So it's a good thing I had vampire creation. I'm Not Alone. This is where things get complicated. Become a prime vampire, fairly easy. Convert 5 sims into fully grown vampires, also fairly easy. Train 3 offspring, however, will not be, because she only has 2, which will mean she'll then need to have a third. And still at this time, Cornelius is in his hibernation, and even still, with his cowardice, I don't think Luella will be particularly happy with him. I feel as if their marriage has always been on the rocks, especially of late, and now the fact that she's choosing to fight whereas her husband chose to run away, that may be interesting. But moving on, we're just gonna go straight for it. And Caleb is a master vampire. She dueled against him once before, all the way back in episode 1, I believe, and she lost. It was the first loss she'd had. She had won against Adelaide twice before then.
Oh, nee.
Insto.
Oh,
And so, Vampiric Duel we shall just see where this goes. She is only a minor vampire since her family's abandonment, but
you burn.
well, that was fast and that was a win.
Ha. Oblis.
Luella has
Monzo Kwambu. Oh,
played this little game.
Bay.
Una yab.
Ooh.
So, she has played this little game. She has earned her right up the stairs. But, what is up the stairs? We have no idea. So, that's all for this episode. To find out what's on top of the stairs, just wait and find out. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye.